episode of From a Barber's Perspective. I got a real co-host. It's not me in another room. It's actually a co-host. So, let me give an introduction. This is Cora, my business partner, probably one of the smartest women I know, entrepreneur, you know, fashionista, beautiful young lady. She's here to help out in, I guess, a couple of different subjects. So, I'm gonna throw out a couple questions for her. We're gonna hear her opinion. I'm gonna throw mine out, and then, of course, I want to hear y'all's, and then we'll go from there. So, let me just get a couple things out the way. I am letting her sit in my spot, you know, being a gentleman. This is the skill, kill, swag spot right here. And she's in it. So, I'm gonna ask you first, easy question, kind of straightforward. What consists of a good date? Like, is it money spent? Is it time spent? Like, what, in your opinion, makes a date a date?
I think a date is definitely time spent, but it doesn't necessarily have to be money spent. In order for it to be good, you have to have that connection. And it doesn't mean you have to have that physical boom connection right away, because that might become a distraction later. But you definitely have to have that intellectual connection.
Okay. What about a good first date, since it's just time spent? What makes a first date?
A good first date is always going to consist of a lot of attention for a woman.
A lot of attention, like a lot of conversation?
Tell her she's beautiful, open her door, listen to her, make her feel appreciated.
Okay. And what can make a first date into a bad one? I'm just asking.
From what a guy does?
Yes. What does a guy have to do for you to be like, I'm ready to go home right now?
Talking about exes.
Talking about exes. I'm writing this down. What else
Talking about who they recently had sex with, especially if it's a baby mom.
Gotcha. Anything else?
If they say they're a werewolf. Had one of those.
Gotcha. When you first said it, I was a little worried, but
yes.
Gotcha.
I had that first date. Trying to think of what else. Rude, cheap, inconsiderate.
Okay, cheap. You just said it's not money spent.
It's not, but
okay,
don't be cheap.
I understand. So explain what cheap is.
Cheap is like...
It's cheap. A first date, like you say, it's time spent. So first date is, I got some movies. You want to come over and watch? Could that be considered?
It could be considered a first date, but I would not do it.
Is that cheap?
No, it's not cheap.
Is it creepy?
It's not creepy. It's a booty call.
That's a booty call? What if it's like 6 p.m.?
Still a booty call.
Why?
Because you watching movies, you probably gonna turn the lights down low. He gonna want to sit next to you, start touching you. That's not a first date. You should be interested in me, asking me questions, trying to get to know me.
I hear you, but I've been on dates to movies as a first date, and everything you said was there. Lights was down low. Lights was down low.
At a movie theater, though, it's different.
I was sitting right next to her. Also, the location is
the location.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to movies on a first date, but hopefully you would have had some kind of conversation and rapport. Okay. Because if you don't have conversation and rapport, then you're not getting to know each other better.
Okay. No pressure here. It's kind of big. A lot of my female viewers will love it. You got any red flags?
Do I have red flags?
The men through. I know, you know.
For men?
Yeah.
What's a red flag for a man?
Just give us a couple. We all ears.
If he talk down to you.
If he talk down to you, can you explain a little bit?
If he says something and you say, or you start laughing, and he's like, I ain't laughing, like he's trying to intimidate you, that's a huge red flag.
Gotcha.
That means he's gonna pretty much put hands on you
That's
real quick.
not laughing. No.
Oh,
Okay, what's next? What else you got?
Do we want to go there?
No, what else you got? What else you got?
First date, red flag. If he smells.
Gotcha.
I think another thing is like respect that a man works, but also standards are high. Like if you're coming from work and we're going on a date, like that man should at least go home freshen up, because I know he's gonna be expecting that out of me. So you kind of like, you know.
Okay. Any other red flags? Not just first date, but just red flags.
In general.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you're trying to have a conversation and get to know them, and they're constantly, oh, you so sexy. What you wearing? When can I see you next? And it's like the second or third conversation, and there's been nothing about what am I interested in? Where do I want to go with my life? What's my future? Do I have kids? There's no asking questions about that. It's just, you look good. You look so good. You so sexy.
But I thought you said compliments were good things.
No, they just want to ask. The difference between beautiful and being sexy.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess I got one more.
Okay.
I guess we talked about it earlier. I feel you might as well ask here. When is it okay to fart, to pass gas? When is that fine? You know what? That's my question. Women.
From what I was told,
I've dated girls for like years on end. Like, does she ever do that?
Some
like,
women just don't. I personally think you.
That is a lot. Some women just wait. Some women just don't in front of guys. Or
some women don't in front of guys. Now, for me, I'm gonna keep it real. I work in the health field. It's not healthy to hold it in. We should have the same rights as men, because men they be lifting their leg. They just excuse me, and it's played off like it's no big deal. We do it. It's like, oh my God, what did you do? Did you really?
But when is it okay though? That's my question.
I think 6 months.
6 months? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much end it at that. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think it's 6 months. I think it's after you smash, you should be comfortable enough to do that. Agreed, or you stick to the 6 months? Okay. So this is when I do my shout outs. I'm gonna let you do yours, shout out your business, all that. And then I'm gonna need my chair so I can do my shout outs.
I'm not getting out the chair.
Go ahead, do your shout outs.
So, let's see, shout outs. Gotta say to my number one, Maya Maja, that's my baby girl, Anna Banana, Mace, Noah P, and the whole Frozen Suspenders crew. If I shout out all my friends and miss a name, they're gonna kill me. So I'm gonna say all my sisters, my sister, and my little sister, and my twin, and that'll be everybody. My business. Okay, yeah, so we have went into business together, and ladies, if you're in need of any intimate products, and you know what I'm talking about, for yourself or to use with your partner, bedroom accessories, lotions, creams, lubricants, I got you covered. Give me a call.
Okay, y'all know me already. Let me give my shout outs. Devin, D'Angelo, Dace, Rashad, FYF, if you ain't watching it, man, I don't know what you're doing at this point. All of my sisters, Angie, Lene, Gretchen, Qualita, Isha, Tarena, Cook. Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on.
See, that's why I didn't name.
Neha, Jawan, my mom, of course. She was out here. You know I love you, lady. Kalia, Trend Dog, everybody, man. And I know you got a co-host. A ton of people said they were co-hosts with me. Mm-hmm. G, tons of people. Jamie, Christina, but you don't want to actually show up. So I want to thank you for co-hosting. We should do this again. We kept it really light. And like I said, man, skill kills swag. And I will see y'all real soon, man. Oh, Imani, George, Prince, Dave, all the Barbers, man.
We'll be here all day doing your shout out.
Deuces, people. Deuces.
Hey, Cause Shawty cool as a fan on the new once again, but he still has fan from Peru to Japan. Hey, listen, baby, I don't wanna ruin your plan, but if you got a man, try to lose him if you can. Cause the girls real wild, throw their hands up high when they wanna come and kick it with a stand-up guy. And you don't really wanna let the chance go by, cause you ain't been seen with a man so fly. Baby friend so fly, I can't go fly private cause I